There we go.
Welcome to the Bulk Market.
Actually, that just did us a huge favor, because all of that was crap. So that just did us a huge favor.
We are now broadcasting.
That's right. I was wondering why our viewer count was not visible.
Yeah, I was wondering why it said off air. You know, just something I noticed.
Yeah, well, we just we just mercifully saved the world from a lot of trouble. So, okay, so let's start again.
All right.
As you can see, Steve has grown a mustache. Okay, that's it. We're done. It was nice for you to join us.
Yes, indeed. I'm so glad we had. No, that's something else.
Actually, I've never seen you try to grow facial hair. Have you ever tried?
Yes, I did. It came in plaid and not very well, and so I gave up.
Plaid.
I remember over at Gilbert's when he lived in Santa Monica.
Mm-hmm.
I came over there to a party, and I had been trying to grow a mustache for about 3 weeks, and no one even teased me about it. So I realized I wasn't going anywhere with it.
Well, how long ago was that?
Oh, this was years. Now it's gray probably, and I don't need that.
You might be able to do better now.
Hold on a second. No, I like the other one. Oh, there, better. There, we'll just keep that off.
Steve is growing a mustache.
Only a digital one.
Huh?
Only a digital one.
Digital one.
A digital mustache.
Mm.
Thank you.
Obviously, I found the sound effects.
I'm so glad.
Applause wars. What I really like about it is how sophomoric all that was.
It was more entertaining than us.
Yeah. I wish they'd just shut up and do all that sound effect stuff, you know.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah. Well, I heard you, Mesa had an interesting, oh, that's interesting. I can see myself.
Dr. Goodhopper, something's happened to him. He's transmorphified.
He has. He is transmorphified, Skippy. We'll have to do something about that.
What will we do?
We're going to ring a bell.
Well, there's a clever solution.
I figured it would be.
All right. I just seen how it worked elsewhere.
So you're moving your camera about with the background, so I'm getting all this weird transmorphification.
Yep. Look at that. That one's good.
Ah, it looks like mud's on the wall.
Here's mud on your wall.
That's right.
Ah, jeez. I just don't. I don't know. Today, I'm not entertaining, and I know it. It won't stop me, but I'm not.
Not as late as we usually talk.
No, it's true. Maybe we need to be half asleep.
Well, what was that?
You were talking about Mesa. Yeah, some crazy guy. I'm assuming crazy guy. Well, either that or some Islamic terrorist or whatever went around Mesa shooting up the place. You know.
Yeah, even caught attention out here.
Oh yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Now, the news likes anything where someone grabs a gun and starts shooting people because it's an opportunity to say, take away all the guns and there will be no more gun problem. It will work.
Hit you then. There's always going to be somebody with something.
Well, the thing is okay. They've done it in other countries, even where they're ruthless about it. Guns pop up now and then. Okay, but even assuming you were ruthless about it, there are knives. There are daggers. There are large objects that you can smack into people's heads.
Axes.
I'm just saying is long before guns, people managed to kill each other.
Yep.
I don't believe getting rid of guns will stop them.
No, I feel comfortable in having some because I'm well trained with them, and I will defend my family, and I feel comfortable about that. Now,
as much as I agree with the sentiment, I would not be comfortable being in a room with you armed.
well, no, not you. I usually come after you to try to hit you with something.
Yeah, you would not be safe in a room with me armed. That's different.
That's totally different. Come on.
What do you expect? Well, I understand that. It's like I have several theories. First thing, I was talking about this with someone the other day. They're saying, "Can you believe this person? They shot this person. They shot him 6 times." And so, well, even though they were attacking him once is enough. Okay, obviously you've never fired a gun in your life. 2, you obviously don't know the statistics about guns. And 3, if I got someone, the only reason I'm shooting someone is because they are trying to attempt to kill me or others that I care about, which means that I'm going to empty the full clip into them, and then I'm going to stomp on them to make sure they don't get up.
And 4th, that person has never been trained. So yes, you do empty your clip into them.
Yeah.
Second of all, you never know what's going to happen. For instance, I heard this, well, why don't you shoot him in the legs or something? Well, this one guy got hit in the elbow. The bullet ricocheted up to his clavicle, ricocheted back down to his chest, and killed him, and it lodged itself in the heart by hitting his elbow. Mm-hmm. Once that bullet leaves the barrel, you do not have a remote control to know exactly where that's going to go.
Well, more importantly, people have been shot. You said, okay, well, you shot him. Yeah. A lot of people are shot, aren't stopped. They still come at you.
Absolutely not.
Or they go down and they get back up. Well, when you've got someone who's basically said, I'm going to kill you, because that's why you've decided to use deadly force against them. When you got someone who says, I'm going to kill you, you don't sit there and say, oh, I'll see if the one shot did it. Let me wait now and see. No.
No. You make sure, because they are trying to kill you.
Well, the argument is always this, is you use deadly force in response to deadly force. Someone is trying to kill you. When someone has done that, at that point, I am going to use all the deadly force I have at my supply to stop them.
Let's go talk to our military and see what their opinion is about all of this.
Yeah, well, you mean...
The enemy is trying to attack you.
Hmm?
You use one bullet just to see. No.
Yeah.
I have a cousin.
The military tells our guys, here's lots of bullets. Use them. We got lots.
I had a cousin that was in Vietnam, and he said he was kind of surprised because he saw all the remnants of these hot spots where they were shooting at each other, even with machine guns, and they missed.
Oh yeah.
They found lots of bullets, but no blood, many a time. So yeah, it is not as precise as people would like to believe.
No, although I gotta admit, I was impressed not too long ago. I mean, I knew they had these incredibly rapid-fire machine guns in the military, but I was watching one from a helicopter where they were shooting it. This puts out so many rounds so fast that it looks like a rope leaving the gun as they fire it. You see what looks like a stream or a rope going from, which is just the bullets going so fast, one right after the other.
It will help do the trick, yes.
Yeah, well, the only problem there is you better have a lot of bullets on that one because you're going through them real fast.
And nothing better jam, because that could be a bigger problem.
Well, there's the other thing, too, as far as like emptying a clip into someone is like, okay, what if I fire the one and it doesn't stop him? better I fire more, because after I fired 3, you never know, guns jam. Okay, I want as many in them as possible before something goes wrong.
No, there's been many times when officers have been involved in shooting, and they were the ones as well shooting back. They empty the clip, and there are still people coming after them, so they are trying to, find another location. And a lot of times it's like find a phone, but they can't hear anything. So they have to just go, this is Officer so-and-so, just been a fight, I'm hearing here, and they just repeat that over and over because they can't hear the phone.
Don't they carry spark clips?
Yes, absolutely. Well, most officers do.
I would think.
Not always detectives, but, you have
But those meter maids for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute, I still had a minute on there. Stand back, sir. I got 20 clips and I know how to use them.
That's right. There's clothespins, but they're considered clips.
Right. Anyway, that was poor enough that I actually chuckled.
Well, I'm glad I brought some humor to somebody somewhere on this broadcast.
Yeah, well, of course, for the wrong reasons, and you should be embarrassed, but yes, you did.
Let me make a statement.
Anyway, but as you can tell, I'm quite anti-gun.
I need to go firing mine again. I haven't done that in a while.
Well, I believe in stopping power, so for household protection, shotgun.
That works well.
Yes, I like things that take out the torso. Did you hit him? 500 times.
And then I went up and hit him with the stock too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a tough business, and I am glad I'm not in it anymore.
But I'm also glad that I've never had to actually do it. But I know for a fact if I had to, I would.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Now, I've had people say, whatever you could never do it. And you want to bet. Because at that point, the only reason I would be doing it is at a point where absolutely I know I need to.
Well, when the Desert Storm was going on, and they had a very well-known, I'm not going to mention his name, but a very well-known reporter, they asked him, "You carrying a gun?" And he indicated he was, even though he is very anti-gun. But he was carrying a gun in those circumstances. So, yeah.
Well, I remember the one that I thought was so funny. This is like probably 10, 20 years ago. But an alarm went off or something, or someone was breaking in at Jane Fonda's house. And so the police responded to the phone call or the alarm or whatever it was. And when they got there, they were, basically just talking to her. And I don't know if they caught the guy or whatever, but talking to her. And one of them spotted sitting on her nightstand a gun, which she'd apparently taken out when she heard someone trying to break in. And he said, I'm just kind of curious, if you don't mind my asking, but I've heard you say many times that guns should be outlawed and people should not have guns. I'm just kind of curious why you have one. And you know what her response was?
What?
Well, I need one.
Yeah. Well,
I'm different. I'm special. I need one, but all you other people should not have these.
No, but
Bad for you.
Because I'm going to defend myself.
Yeah.
Everyone else should, but
I need one.
yeah. Well, and again, somebody that is well trained. For instance, people that are licensed and have permits to carry concealed weapons that are citizens, they are very well trained, and they have stopped more incidences that way than actually having to shoot.
Well, that's been proven statistically too, which is one of those things you will not hear with in normal news broadcasts and such, is that well-armed citizenry actually has less problems than those that don't have guns. So,
especially in Texas. I see the store sometimes when I go to Texas and says, no guns allowed in the store. Oh, okay. But it's a very common thing because I'm not going to attack them because they may have a gun too.
Yeah, makes a difference. They talk about how nice things are in Switzerland. You know, such a polite society. What they fail to mention is every single home has a well-stocked armory. It's required by law.
Yep.
And so like, let me see. I know that all these houses have guns and ammo. I think I won't break in tonight.
That's about it. That's the concept.
Oh well.
So
Hey, but it's not a political show, and that's why we stay off these subjects.
that's right. We'll never bring that up.
No. Next thing you know, we'll be talking about abortion and about, I don't know, First Amendment rights, Second Amendment, Third, Fourth, Seventh, Ninth, 12th.
Now the
Next
Fifth
thing
Amendment.
you know, we'd be out there defending the Constitution as though it actually meant something.
No.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to do that, are we? Isn't that against the law?
I believe it's against the executive order.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
Well, it's the Fifth Amendment, which is the double jeopardy. I've always worried about that.
You know what's funny? Did you ever see that movie? I think the movie was called Double Jeopardy. Where this woman, her husband fakes his own death and sets it up so it's pinned on her so that she ends up going to prison. Supposedly he's dead, she's in prison, and what he's done is it's a way where he can run off with his new girl and keep his son. You know, they figures this way he won't have to worry about any kind of divorce settlement. He won't have to worry about any kind of custody settlements. She's in prison. Everyone thinks he's dead. He sets up a new life with her, and he's got his boy with him, and everything's great.
For a while.
Well, in the movie, what it is she eventually, she didn't escape, but she gets sent to a halfway house, sort of a semi-parole kind of thing.
All right.
And while she's at the halfway house, she's been getting more and more evidence. She's figured out while she was in prison that her husband's still alive. Okay. But that didn't do any good because no, he's not. If you're going to say things like that, you're never going to get paroled. So she plays along. She finally, it's been like 8-9 years, but she gets herself to this halfway house, and she tracks down her ex-husband, and this other guy who's part of the halfway house that she's run away from is tracking her down. Anyway, though, when she finds him, she's there and she's busy shooting at her husband, who's ducking under the desk and such and so forth. And he's saying, "Aren't you going to stop her?" And the other guy's going, "Well, actually, technically, she's already killed you and served the sentence for it, so I think she can do anything she wants."
Yeah. Oh, that reassures me.
Yeah. Well, the truth is they've had such cases in reality, and the answer is no. You can't go murder him. You don't have a murder him free from get out of jail free card, because the first conviction was a bad conviction. You were convicted falsely. So that does not give you the right now to come out and kill him. Yes, you're entitled to some kind of money or some kind of something, and you can sue the state, and you have certain things you might pursue, but you're not entitled to kill the guy just because you were already convicted of killing him. Seems unfair to me.
Yeah, it seems to make so much sense, I guess.
Well.
Especially if a scum like that is going to hide and all of that.
Yep. There's a Cary Grant movie, an old one, where in it there's this guy. He was hung for a murder of some guy, and which he wished he had killed him because the guy was a very bad guy and he'd done terrible things to him and his family. And anyway, he was hung for the murder of this guy, but he hadn't actually murdered him, and he survived the hanging. The Cary Grant, who was the med student who found his, when he got to his cadaver, found out the cadaver wasn't dead, and so he kind of saved him and got him out of there and so forth. So then the authorities found out that he had. Oh no, he then went, I think, and killed the bad guy who had done all the terrible things to him that he supposedly killed the first time. And same thing was the authorities decided that, well, no, just because we didn't succeed in killing you the first time, didn't give you permission to go do that, and so we're going to kill you a second time.
Oh, good.
I forget how the whole thing went. It was along those lines. Anyway, I'm glad I was able to share that with everybody. By the
Yeah.
way, our viewer, wait, hang on just a second. And our viewer count is 0.
Thank you.
That's only our live viewer count. I'm sure in the post-production and when this thing's available on YouTube, I know it will just be watched and watched and watched.
It may double.
And what?
It may double.
Double. Yeah. Yeah. I'd be willing to bet we could get 1,000,000 times that many viewers.
That's right. 1,000,000 times 0 is what again?
I don't remember. I was never good at math.
Oh, okay.
I do know, though, what pie is. Delicious.
It was Pi Day this, a couple of days ago.
Was it?
Sunday it was, I think.
Mm.
Saturday? Pi Day, yes.
Pie,
314.
pie for the equation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you celebrate by having pie on Pi Day. Which, by the way, what day was that? Saturday? I don't remember. I don't have my calendar up.
I know yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. Were you wearing green?
I was wearing a green tie with shamrocks on it.
Very good. I wore a green shirt.
Well, then that's good.
We're both in compliance.
Where was the pinching that came in from that?
What
I was
came
asking
in?
my-
The what?
The pinching if you don't wear green.
Oh,
I
I have
remember
no.
having that happen as a kid, but where did that
Some,
come from?
you know where it came from. Some 17th, no, that's going back too far. Some 19th century bully said, "You're not wearing green." Ugh!
Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find
Or
anything.
perhaps he said, "Thou art not wearing thy greeneth attire."
Hint. No green. St.
What are you doing now?
Pinch no green St. Patrick's Day desserts. No. Green St. Patrick's. I'm trying to find the answer. Why do we pinch people for not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day? All right. And the answer, it says, as pinch me and I'll punch you. No. While you're stuffing your face with corned beef. Okay. Ireland is known as the Emerald Island. Green is traditionally worn on St. Patrick's Day to honor the Emerald Island. Tradition holds that on that day, people who do not wear green are pinched as a reminder to wear green to honor the Emerald Island.
But it didn't tell you how it started.
No, it didn't. Good point.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Possibly not accurate, according to... No, don't have the answer yet.
No, not yet.
All right. We may never know. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
What?
With the red
What?
background. That does look good.
Okay. So this is the look you prefer.
You know what? Actually, I do. I think that's a very good look. Hold on a second. Let's see how this looks. See, that just doesn't go. Closer.
Oh.
I like the hat.
Yeah, I noticed. I think that's why it's on you most of the time.
Yeah. Not me.
Yeah. Don't go with that educated look. You aren't fooling anybody.
There. That's close too. I like this one.
Actually, that does kind of match you. You know.
Because my doggy was trying to get in, so this kind of reminded me.
I'm just hitting random over and over again, seeing what I came up with.
Well, I can do that too.
I know. I wasn't suggesting you couldn't.
That's kind of interesting.
What are you doing now?
Random. Now that is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Scary. It's scary.
Yeah. Randomize again. Oh, that's cute and adorable. We shall have a birthday party? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something metrosexual about that one. I don't know.
I'll go back to my hat. Let me change backgrounds again. Let's see.
Yeah, funny sound. Hello?
Hello? Well, I'm hearing kind of a funny sound too, but it's kind of like a cycle of something.
I don't know what it is. Okay. Oh, didn't follow me. No, it did. And I can leave it behind. See?
There we go.
Can't hear you.
Now I'll put it on your shoulder.
You must speak.
However, I can see through your eyeglass for a moment, and I can see the window behind it. But not now. Hold on a second. Let's get sophisticated. Let's get... There we go. Yeah. Okay. Sophisticated. Kind of. Number one.
Number one what?
Wasn't that with the Mike Myers movie? He had number one, and number one had a eye patch.
Oh, I don't know. You've just mentioned something I have no reference to.
Okay. Well, the Mike Myers spy movies.
Oh, yeah, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
I never actually seen them again. A lot of these I've seen bits or pieces, seen the trailers or something. Can't seem to get this thing back to the camera moving itself.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Hide from present. That's not what I want. Try that.
Well, interesting. Interesting to be sure. All right.
All right. How is anything? You are presenting to everyone? What does that mean?
That means all 0 of our watchers are watching.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay. Hello?
No, it says Rob is no longer presenting.
Hello?
I do not know why.
I'm presenting.
Well, okay, but that's what it said. I'm just telling you what it said.
I don't understand.
What did I do? Oh, I was over here. That's what I did. Spotlight.
Can you see me?
You're in black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I can do that too.
Yeah, not as well.
Focus. Yeah.
Gotta get rid of that. Somehow. Let's see.
I like Spotlight better, I think.
There you go.
Original.
Google Effects. How do I get rid of you guys?
Remove all effects.
Oh, is there such a button?
Just like that.
Remove all effects. I see. Oh, there. Remove all effects. Aha!
It's still black and white, though.
Oh well. I look good in black. I look good in everything. What can I say? There's the money shot.
That's right. So, yes. Well, hold on a second. I have a poor puppy.
And welcome to the new Leave It to Beaver.
My poor puppy.
Ta-dum, ta-da-da-da-dum, ta-dum, ta-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Lucy, I'm home.
Beef. There, see? You can see my doggy for a minute.
What?
Come here.
Something about a dog.
Yes. See? There's my monster right here. One good boy. Oh, face up. Face up. There.
Hello?
Go down. Here. Not much. Oh, he's 8 or 9. I gotta double check. No, you're not going out. You wanted to come in, so you're gonna stay in for just a little longer. But I gotta soon end this broadcast to move on to. What are you doing? You're drawing things.
Hello.
Hello.
That was good. Apparently it sticks to me too.
Yeah, isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah. I have a feather. I did not ask for feathers.
Ah, okay. Let me take away the feathers. Oh, let's say, how do we do that? How do we clear this? Okay. Dump that. There we go.
You're messing with me, man.
As best I can. There. Searching for face. There. Found your face. What is that? Who's this guy?
I would say this guy if I had spelled it right.
I know. Had an interesting time at work today.
Now, why was that?
The school misspelled several classes' names, and I created all these certificates. I didn't misspell it. I just put in the mail merge what they gave me. But it was definitely a problem. Because I had to reprint all the misspellings that they made. Oh, I know what I was doing. That's what the problem is. Okay. Did you see
Oh,
me?
come on. That's terrible.
Ah,
Terrible, terrible. Ah, much better.
all right.
And you look good too.
Okay, good. How do I take this? Lame. Yeah, well, you know.
Mm.
So if I lock the person, okay, there's the draw. Okay, you can take off that. What's that? The drawing just doesn't quite take me off where I want to go. Won't go to the side. Oh, wow.
Hey, I'm a Viking.
Yeah, I like that. I didn't realize we had all these.
Hmm. If the show wasn't boring before, it sure is now.
That's right.
We will accommodate.
We'll make it as boring as possible until you can't stand it anymore.
What is the Borg thing? We will,
Assimilate?
no, not adjust, not conform. We will,
Take your unity, your uniqueness.
now, when they're saying, we will adjust ourselves to what we need to survive, we will something. I just can't think of the word. There's a word, and I cannot think of the word.
Ooh. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but okay.
What?
Hold on a second. I'll put it on again.
Yes. It's like a pendulum.
Is there a pit to go along with it?
Don't know.
Yeah. That's fairly exciting. The Bo SD show. Everything you didn't want to know about radio. Because we don't know.
Well, it certainly. Would you like to know about radio? Don't ask these guys. They haven't a clue.
That's right. That's exactly it. Alright. I gotta contact my other buddy in Florida that uses this, that got me hooked onto this.
On the what?
On the Hangouts.
Oh. All right, enough of this.
Silliness, let's go on to other silliness. I've got to get. I'm working on some other projects.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
You said it's okay.
It's okay.
It must be okay.
It's okay.
Alright. Well, it's getting dark out here, and I still have yet stuff to do.
All right. Well, on that pathetic ending, I'd just like to say, from me to you, why is that still on my screen? Go away.
Enough, I think, don't you?
Go away. Well, from your point of view, but it's still on mine. Anyway, it's really, I would say, this has been so poor that it's questionable as to our even wanting to attempt again. Of course, we will, but really, if we had
Nothing's going to stop us, no matter how bad we are.
That's right.
I think we have to do some comic routines in between all of this.
I think we have to actually prepare. I don't know why. I know most good shows never do. It's kind of you know it's a good show when they never have to prepare, get ready for it at all.
I've not known anyone that hasn't had to prepare, but it sounds like they didn't have to prepare.
No. The good shows never prepare. Even your best programs, like one of your top-rated shows, they don't write scripts. They're that good. They just get out there and start performing, and it's that good. That's how you know it's a good show, because they don't have to do a thing to get ready. They don't practice it. They don't set up, for the shots. The cameramen have no idea. The director doesn't even have anything. He just kind of randomly hits it because he's that good.
Well, then we're that good because we didn't prepare.
Well, that's right. That's how we know we're good. We don't prepare. We aren't ready. We have no idea where we're going, and quite often it goes nowhere. And that's how you know we're good.
Ah, can we be bad then?
Yeah, we need to be. I'm sorry, but we really do. Okay, so I'm gonna erase this whole show.
No, After all those critical things we've said and put on.
Yeah, as it's known in police parlance, destroying evidence.
Probably this is a good thing.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Well, it's been fun, but I have things to do too that I promised myself I would do today, which I have not yet done. So I must.
My son and his buddy are coming over tomorrow, and we got to make sure things are in a little better shape here.
Okay. Well, I let you go. I also need to prepare dinner for Noelle and myself, and that's it. That's that and all my other paperwork, which I hate paperwork. That's why it's the last thing I usually do, because I just hate paperwork.
Guess what I get to do?
Paperwork? What?
Paperwork.
You have to speak so the camera goes to you.
TurboTax.
Oh, you haven't done your taxes yet?
Yeah, I've got to start installing that and start working on that tonight.
Yep.
Terribly exciting stuff, but it will be done.
All right. Well, anyway, it's I'd say it's been fun, but mildly amusing is probably more accurate. Somewhat painful would also be good.
Okay.
All right.
Well, in that case, there. All right. Yeah, that's the high sign. See ya.
It's been fun.
All righty, talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.